How's it going, everybody? Happy Hump Day. Welcome to the Morning Tea Live. I'm Devin Howard.
And I'm Courtney Evolution.
And we have a lot of stuff to get into as usual today. The tea is hot.
It's
steamy.
hot, girl.
Yes. Oh,
Did my mic pack fall?
Your mic?
It might have fell.
Okay,
I just won't move.
Gotta fix this real quick
Oh,
here.
well, thank you.
Yeah, there you go, honey.
Thank you. Watch this, y'all. I'm going to put her right in my pocket. Dave, is it all right if I put her in my pocket?
It's probably gonna fall out again,
It might
but we'll
fall
figure
out.
it out.
Would you look at that? That's how you know it's a live show.
You guys, it's Wednesday. I mean, what else do you expect from us? Middle of the week. I've been up since 4. You've been up since 6? 6, doing our morning routines. Woo, and now we're here.
We're here after, can I tell y'all real quick because I'm upset.
Yes.
Fake upset. My Uber driver, now I was telling you this morning, Devin, my Uber driver, now when you get in your Uber car, the driver's supposed to know where to go by way of their GPS, correct?
Exactly.
Now, I was on my way to Starbucks to collect my Grande Vanilla Sweet Cream Cold Brew with the extra shot, and all of a sudden when I looked up from reading all of the beautiful Hollyscoop messages, I noticed I was a town away from where I needed to be, and then my Uber driver got upset with me because I wasn't paying attention, but you're the driver with the GPS, so how that works?
So you're not supposed to be sitting in the back of an Uber and monitoring their moves. You put in the address for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Girl, that sounds like what we call out here a 1-star no tip.
Yeah, and I
Yes,
hope that
ma'am.
you write a strongly worded letter to Uber upper management. Now, let's be
Girl.
real, they're not going to respond.
Oh,
Uber
yes, they
never
will.
responds.
Oh, no, Uber gives me my coin back.
Okay.
I am a platinum member. They know when I put my Kate Gosselin wig on, they know when it's Kate Gosselin time. Oh, please don't play with me.
Can
please
I
don't.
please speak to a manager?
Yeah, I'm that girl. Please don't play with me. Customer service is everything. I used to work at Disney World.
Yeah, I mean, customer service really is everything. That situation could have been resolved so easily if he was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I thought I knew where we were going, but turns out I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then turn around and get you to the Hollyscoop studio so we can go live on the morning tea.
I'm just saying. I was like, as long as I'm not late for the tea tribe, you be all right, sir. Honestly.
All right, so let's talk about some of the news stories that we're going to be getting into today. We have a little fun update for the Barty fans. Cardi B and Offset were up to some shenanigans on Instagram.
Weren't they? Aren't they always?
Aren't they always? There also was a little bit of a situation between Cardi B and Drake. Seems a bit shady for Nicki Minaj. We'll tell you why a little bit later. We're getting into Charli XCX and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So you might have heard there was some drama going on there, and now Charli has released a statement about all of it, and Courtney has a lot of opinions.
I have a lot of opinions, Devin, especially because I am a Charli XCX angel, but I am also a Taylor Swift Swiftie. So I'm able to see things just a little bit clearer than if you're on one side or just the other.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what I'm
two
saying?
sides to every coin, and
Always.
you see both of them.
Sure do.
We're getting into another Justin and Hailey update. This time it's coming from someone very close to Justin, Maddison Beer.
Miss
So we'll fill
Beer.
you in on that in a bit. What else? Bella Hadid and The Weeknd. All signs point to Splitsville.
Of course.
I'll tell you why.
The fall is upon us, girl.
Yep, the fall is. Oh yes, you guys are going to love Courtney's theory about this.
You know me, y'all. My magnifying glass was quaking the second that news broke.
It was really quaking. Kylie Jenner might be celebrating more than just her birthday this weekend on that yacht in the Mediterranean.
We gonna see about that.
And Jordan Woods made an announcement about her love life, her very personal love life, and I'm just dying to know what the Tea Tribe thinks about it.
I'm very curious, but I'm also very pre-irritated. I'm already pre-irritated.
You're already getting ready for the irritation.
Once you told me what we were going to talk about, I said, okay. You guys know when you have to meditate, sometimes you really need to get yourself, you need to sit cross-legged Indian style and get your mental together, because every time we talk about Jordan Woods, we know that we're going to be taking some punches to the face. At least I know I will.
It's always very controversial.
Oh, yes, and I take them on the chin. Honestly.
All right, so I see the chat is popping off here today.
Where y'all from?
Yeah, where are y'all from? Let us know where you're tuning in from.
We got Fresno and we got Morocco.
Ooh, wait.
Okay.
Robin Coletti. I don't know if I'm in on this ongoing
What's going on,
narrative.
Coletti?
Her ring finger is totally fine, but now she thinks she sprained her ankle. Do you know about
What
this story?
is going on? I'm like trying to scroll through the chat.
I know.
Robin?
It's up there. Robin, hope you get better. Put some ice on it.
Robin, what happened?
I know. What went down? Where your ring finger got messed up, now your ankle's messed up.
You need a cast.
Yeah.
You need a cast.
You need a cast.
You need some crutches.
And maybe you need to like put some padding. Like, that's what I need. I'm so clumsy.
You need some padding.
This is, okay, I have to tell you guys, I am very accident prone. I mean, very accident prone. Oh, yes.
You're that Lizzie McGuire. They open up the locker door, you get hit in the face, girl, and you fall in the garbage can.
That's me.
I feel it.
That's me. So let me tell you about some of the injuries I've had. I've broken both the bones in my left arm directly in half. They just like, snapped in half, broke my hand, fractured my skull. These are things that happened to me.
Well, Devin, the calcium, are you drinking enough milk?
Obviously, you don't drink any milk.
Oh, yeah, Devin, how do you keep the bone strong?
No, you know what has a lot of calcium is spinach.
Really?
My calcium levels are actually really good.
So why are you snapping like twigs?
Because I'm very clumsy.
Oh my God, you need a helmet. You need to be dressed like Reggie Rocket. You know who Reggie Rocket is? You need to be dressed like Reggie Rocket 24/7. We can't have nothing bad happen to you, Devin.
I need a wrist guards, knee pads, whatever they are. Wilhelmina says, are you okay? Wesley says, girl, how you still alive?
I'm trying to figure that out. You fracturing bones? I can't.
Oh, Night Runner.
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no. Hold on. I got to scroll.
So, okay. Night Runner, I'm really sorry. Thank you for the tip.
I'm very sorry to hear about that because that is, to my knowledge, they just got married.
Oh, shoot.
Recently, or you were on the road to getting married, you just got married. Either way, that's devastating. No one deserves to be cheated on. You are still worthy. You are still lovable. And you know what? I truly, honestly believe that because you have such a good heart, you will be just fine. Sometimes we need these things in our lives to happen so that better things can come together and we can lead a stronger, confident, love-filled path. Don't worry about the sham. You get what I'm saying? You will be just fine.
This is probably a reminder that you deserve way more than that. So
Absolutely.
Look at the bright side. You dodged a bullet there.
You dodged a bullet.
Dodged a bullet.
Send some love to the Tillamook Queen.
Yes, please. All right, Laura Mendez says Kylie Jenner. Yes, we have some Kylie Jenner updates coming up for you later in the morning tea. So get ready for that. I think you guys are going to have a lot to say. Let's see what else we have going on here. We have people tuning in from Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
India, New Jersey.
Ooh, Jersey.
Wow.
I need to go back to Jersey.
Oh, I haven't been.
I need to go back to the East Coast. I feel like when you're from the East Coast and you move far away, Devin, there's just something in your spirit that says, okay, you need to make a visit. Like, I very much need a New York bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel from a bodega in the middle of Harlem. Like, that's what I need. And I can't get that out here.
No.
So eventually I'm gonna have to catch that flight. And bodegas, y'all better watch out, because Courtney's on his way and he's hungry.
Well, honey, I am going in October.
Really?
I'd invite you to go with me, but then Madison would be hosting morning tea alone.
I said, hold on, when you going?
When am I going?
When you going? When you going?
Beginning of the month.
Me too, girl. Who go?
Wait, you are?
I am, girl. I got a wedding. Y'all, girl. We gonna figure it out, y'all.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We said, hold on, we leaving town.
All right, so we have Monica tuning in from Peru. We have Jerry in Ohio.
We've got Irene in Ghana.
Yes, and Jen in Maryland. All right.
My uncle is in Maryland.
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Maryland.
Oh, Natalie says, Devin, I sliced my finger and sprained my knee yesterday. I am wearing a support bandage. Oh, gosh, I know what that's like.
Natalie, how do these things happen?
I don't know. I cut my finger like a couple weeks ago. Pretty deep cut.
How, Devin? Were you
know.
cutting some peppers?
I was washing dishes and there was a knife there and I just sliced my finger.
Girl, you gotta be careful, girl.
I know.
Don't break no mirrors.
I really do have to be careful.
That's more bad luck, girl.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I feel like we should get into some of the news now.
Is it tea time?
It's tea time. Except for I do want to say I'm on my honeymoon in Cabo, sending all the love, Rachel and Keon. Aw, happy honeymoon.
Thank you. Happy honey. You are. Listen. Think about that.
Yeah.
You done went and got married to the love of your life. You went and traveled, but you said, hold on. My alarm went off and I need my tea before we get back to the matrimony. Live and love you.
I
for
know.
that.
Thank you so
Honestly.
much for that.
But it's tea time, so let me pour, right?
Yes, it's tea time. Okay, yeah, get that tea pouring.
Let's get into some things.
First up, we'll be talking about Cardi B and Offset. So if you're a Barty fan in there, what's an emoji they should put?
Don't ask me, Devin, because I'm going to say something crazy.
Put in
Let me be quiet.
I'm trying to think of what would be a good one. I don't know, the yellow heart.
Put the money sign.
Oh, the money sign.
The money sign.
That's a good one.
There you go. Y'all play her song Money, right?
Because she's getting that coin. I never
Yes,
say that
she
kind of
is.
stuff. I never say coin or securing the bag.
And you know what? I be you. If you don't say that, girl, say get your cash or get your dollars or whatever she's getting, get it in your own lingo. I live for that.
Yeah, get your money. So, Cardi B and Offset got up to some shenanigans in the comment section of one of her posts recently, and things got a little bit R-rated, I would say.
Are we surprised, girl?
No, we're not surprised. So Cardi posted this photo of herself and Offset is in a very provocative position. Let's just put it that way. I mean, it's very suggestive.
She was being an adult.
She was being an adult, engaging in adult activities. Offset commented on the picture and said, "Seen wifey on the wall, so I had to make a pit stop." And then Cardi responded and said, "Come do that to me now."
You know what? You know who, now that I'm thinking about it, Cardi B and Offset, Devin, they remind me of just like that auntie and that uncle at the barbecue that is just like doing the absolute most. And who I am at the barbecue, I am that person that is grabbing my plate and I am walking all the way on the opposite side of the field, minding my business and tweeting. So you know what, Auntie Cardi and Uncle Offset, do it up all the way over there and away from my burger. Thank you. Right in front of my salad.
I know, it's like, I love that they are still keeping the passion and the romance alive after having a baby and getting through the cheating drama from a while back. But do you really need to blast it all over social media?
Well, I mean, they do because it's now part of their image to be like so outgoingly suggestive and sexual because to some people, they feel like she's so real, she's so down to earth, she's loving her king, he's loving his queen.
Yeah.
And that's fantastic and it's great. It's just not for me. I don't find it amusing or entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people find that entertaining and that's not entertainment for me.
I do think it's kind of funny. I mean, I read it and I'm like,
I feel for me, it feels very much, well, there she goes again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where's the Cardi B finishing school? That's something that would surprise me. You know what I mean? Cardi B writes a children's book.
Yeah.
That's something that's like surprising.
Can you imagine?
I can, and it would be something out of the box, something that would make her a lot of money. And I mean, does she really gotta write it? She don't.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She don't really even gotta write that.
So Carly's Angel says, "Do you think it's becoming annoying now?" I mean, I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it's just kind of like, why? Do you think it's annoying? Or do you think it's annoying?
I mean, I'll tell you one thing, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe that's how they really are, but I also do think that there is calculation in the way that, like, I'm sure posts like that do exponentially better than just Cardi sitting in a chair looking bored.
Yeah.
That's not Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi B in a debutante gown, you know, flying to Australia doing a cruise, like that's not Cardi B. This is Cardi B.
Yeah.
Being suggestive with Offset, who has cheated on her in the past, and moving on with her life, I guess.
Yasmin Alejandro says, "I sure wouldn't spend my coin on that book, on that children's book."
I wouldn't either, Yasmin, but I promise you there will be lots of the Bardys that will.
Yeah, they really, really will.
They would.
All right, so let's get into some other Cardi news. Yesterday, well, actually, the day before yesterday, Drake put on his 9th annual
OVO Fest, girl.
OVO Fest, yeah, and it was a big, great show. Had a bunch of different, you know, rappers and celebrities and artists performing. But one that really, really took me by surprise was the fact that Cardi B was an invited performer.
I was not surprised.
You weren't surprised?
I wasn't surprised, but I was irritated because Drake is corny.
Yeah, you think so? So you think this was intentional?
I need to preface this, Devin, because we don't talk about Drake often, and I need to make sure that how I feel about Drake is very separate from what is going on.
Yeah.
I'm a Drake stan. Before Drake was Drake and he was Jimmy in that wheelchair on Degrassi, that's how long I've loved Drake. However, I have been following Drake long enough to know that this was calculated and corny. The fact that Drake had Cardi B out on stage and Meek Mill on stage, two people that don't have the most positive history with Nicki Minaj, I just feel like, why would you do that? Also, Drake didn't even promote the Queen album. And Nicki has always shown love to all of Drake's projects.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I say I'm not surprised, I look at things like that. He's always, like, so supportive to everyone. All of a sudden, the support towards Nicki just sort of, like, evaporated.
I know, and it's like, because why? You know, you feel rejected, you're annoyed that she's moved on.
Get into it, Devin.
It's like,
that's what it is.
I know, that's what I think it is, too. It was definitely shady towards Nicki, and I don't know. I did think it was a little bit... It was a little bit not that classy.
It wasn't classy, you know, they have come up together. And I feel like there should be a sense of loyalty there. There's always been that loyalty between Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. So why hasn't there been that loyalty with Nicki and Drake? Even Tyga, they've fallen out and they've come together and things are fine now. But this behavior from Drake, it seems very... Well, Nicki didn't want me once, Nicki didn't want me twice, so now we have Cardi and we have Meek. It just came off very cornball. I feel like a man shouldn't and wouldn't do that to anyone that they really cared about. Very immature.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. Anyway, let us know what you think in there. Wesley says Drake should focus on making better albums instead of being petty and being a petty and childish man.
Yeah.
And Shanice wants a Drake and Cardi song.
I'm sure, Shanice, honestly, and this is not hate towards you at all, but we'll probably get it, but it won't be for you. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. It won't be for you. It won't be for the fans. It will be specifically to spite Nicki. And I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi did something, if not Friday, within the next 2 weeks, because we have Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion coming out with a song, and not pitting them against each other, but I do find it very interesting that every time Nicki does anything, it's followed by Cardi shortly after.
Yeah. No, that's true. And I don't like to pit women against each other, especially if there's no drama actually there. But let's be real, Cardi and Nicki have spoken about and confirmed the drama themselves.
Yeah.
So we know it's there, and we know that there's this competition going on. So we'll see what happens with that.
Girl, we are going to have to very much see. But I will tell you guys this. Please go and stream Hot Girl Summer on Friday. Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Ty Dolla $ign.
Can't wait.
Yep.
All right, well, speaking about two women being pitted against each other, let's get into Taylor Swift and Charli XCX. So, a little backstory here. You all know that Charli XCX went on tour with Taylor Swift.
Yes, ma'am. I saw them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Do not forget it.
Don't forget, Taylor was going to have my coin regardless, but I might have spent a little extra coin to be a little bit closer once I saw Charli was on the bill.
Oh,
no lie. I love her.
Yeah, that was a good move on Taylor's part then to invite her along. Kayla Thomas saw them too. I didn't see them. I wasn't there. I wasn't cool enough to go, but it doesn't matter.
It was good.
Nice. I bet it was. All right. So recently, Charli was asked about how performing on that tour with Taylor was, and she said, quote, "I'm really grateful that Taylor asked me on that tour, but as an artist, it kind of felt like I was getting up on stage and waving to 5-year-olds." And the Swifties were mad about it. The Swifties were so mad to hear that Charli,
Yes, they were.
kind of like dragged Taylor fans. What do you think?
Before I get into that, let's say shout out to Jasenia. Jasenia's going to NYC to pursue modeling.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh, well, good luck, and you better serve us a good cheekbone. Make sure you find your light. And before you go to your little casting calls, make sure you practice in the mirror, because they're going to be expecting you on them go-sees to know about yourself so that you can tell them about yourself as well.
Yeah, good luck with that. That'll be a lot of fun.
Like I'm a model, I'm just giving advice.
I mean, you are. You know how to do those poses and catch that light.
You want to get kawaii on them real quick? Yes. But honestly, this whole entire situation bothers me because that one blurb that they took was part of a bigger discussion of Charli talking about her career. So if you are a Charli XCX fan and you have seen her live before, you know that it's usually smaller venues, everyone is a stan, Everyone knows the words. Everyone is jumping up. I almost got trampled, girl, last time I saw Charli.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, happily.
Yeah.
Happily, because vroom,
You were
vroom.
grateful for it.
I was grateful to be trampled almost. And, you know, it's late at night. It's almost 12 by the time Charli comes out.
Yeah.
When I saw Taylor Swift, the sun wasn't even pondering going down. And everyone in the audience was still grabbing drinks. It's a very different environment. I feel like Charli opening for Reputation Stadium Tour was very much like a let's give the kids a party before we put them to bed. And when you see Charli independently, it's very much, I am on my fourth cocktail, it is 11:45, my wig is about to burst into flames. So I understand what she was saying, but because so many other people have this negative connotation towards the Swifties, they get defensive.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I get it too. I mean, if I heard that quote just out of context without really knowing what a typical Charli concert was like, I too would look at that and be like, wow, that's kind of shady for her to say something like that, especially when Taylor really kind of did her a favor by giving her such a platform to go on that tour with her.
And she also did say, which I don't know why people are just completely not reading that, she just said she was grateful to Taylor for bringing her on the tour. But as an artist, this is my experience versus that experience. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. I don't think that she was being ungrateful, but I will say I do think that her word choice was poor.
Yeah,
very poor.
It was very poor. It wasn't well thought out. Well, Charli came out and clarified what she meant by all of that, and it's exactly what you said. She said, "I want to clarify there's absolutely no shade and only love here. As I say in the article, I am extremely grateful to Taylor for inviting me to open for her. Leading up to that tour, I'd been playing a ton of 18 and up club shows, so to be on stage in front of all ages was new to me." So this definitely was a necessary thing for Charli to come out and say. I do think that to generalize Taylor's fans as 5-year-olds was a little, like, it was just not that cool.
That was tone deaf.
Yeah, I know she didn't mean for it to be like that, to be taken that way. She wasn't trying to insult Taylor's fans, but it's hard not to feel offended by that.
Of course, especially when you have so many people that say that in the media. My issue with the Swifties in particular, and not all of them, because we can't make a general assumption. What I was seeing online yesterday was no different than, I'll just come out and say it, how some of the Swifties behaved towards Charli XCX on social media was no different than how people that believed Kim and Kanye treated Taylor on social media. And I believe, as a Taylor Swift fan, Taylor wouldn't want y'all to do that to anyone, especially someone that she shared the stage with. I just felt it was very immature, negative, and so many Swifties complain about bullying, but y'all do the same thing. And it's not fair, it's not nice, and it's not cute, and I have to call it like I see it. You're allowed to love more than one artist, period. I
wish that Taylor would have come out and said, settle down, everybody. I know Charli didn't mean, anything negative towards my fans. This, I think it would have been smart for Taylor to do that, but maybe she didn't feel like she owed Charli that.
Maybe her and Charli already talked about it. Maybe Charli called Taylor before the article even came out and said, listen, girl, you know how these journalists get. They might twist up some words, and this excerpt might be pulled. Just let you know we good.
Yeah.
Taylor sent her a cookie and called it a day. You get what I'm saying?
Sent her a cookie.
I hated seeing that yesterday because it's like, yo, y'all had no problem twerking with Charli last summer.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, y'all don't even read the whole article. Like, so many people didn't even read the whole article to understand where she was coming from. Y'all believe these T pages only exclusively instead of taking the initiative to do your own homework.
Yeah. Seriously.
Period.
I want to shout out some of these chats in here, comments in here. Alex King says, why don't these celebrities have someone to check their posts before they make them? So many times celebs say dumb things on the public forums that should have been screened first. Well, just to clarify, this was an interview by Charli XCX, but I agree her manager should have been there and said, take that off the record, that shouldn't be there, or whatever. Also random, but Alex Evans wrote in and said, happy birthday, Devin. It's not my birthday, but thank you.
I was like, wait, what?
It's not, my birthday was in June, but.
Yeah, because we put that on the Instagram. I was like, hold on, that don't sound right.
But Alex, I appreciate it. That was really nice of you. Yasmin says, I don't get why fans come after others hating because no artist wants their fans to act rudely to others. And yeah, it's exactly what you're saying. Taylor wouldn't want her fans coming out and like biting everybody's head off who says something.
And you know what, Devin, I personally believe, in my opinion, that even if Charli didn't explicitly say 5 years old, if she would have said children, if she would have said younger people, they still would have got offended. So what do y'all want from her? She's gonna say what she's gonna say. I get what she's trying to say. As an adult, I understand what she's trying to say.
But you
and what she
also
did
know
say.
her really well.
As a fan, if you've never been to a Charli XCX show and you've only been to a Taylor Swift show, you don't get it. Therefore, your opinion is not fair.
See,
and you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
See,
and that's just it.
Wow,
they feel the same way towards me. It's totally fine. We have that relationship. They be like, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. I'd be like, oh yeah.
But see, I know Boom Clap. I know the popular Charli XCX songs. You introduced me to 1999 yesterday.
That's a hit.
It's a hit. I love that song.
And Vroom Vroom.
And oh yes, I know Vroom Vroom. But I didn't know what a Charli concert was like.
Girl.
So when I first read this, I'm saying I initially thought, that's pretty uncool. But then Courtney, you took the time to educate me and enlighten me, and I no longer feel that way. So that's that.
Girl, we're going to take you to see Charli one day.
I actually would love to.
You got to go in a ponytail.
A ponytail?
You got to go in a ponytail.
Why
Girl, it's
a
too
ponytail?
wild.
What about a half up, half down? Can I do the half up, half down?
You could do a half up, half down. You could do an Ariana.
Okay.
You could do an Ariana.
And
Because it's going to get wild.
Ooh.
You don't want your hair to be down. The sweat is coming down because it's that kind of environment.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom. They're going to be going off. You're going to get
like
trampled,
it.
girl.
I went
Open
to
up the
see,
pit.
when I was 12, I saw My Chemical Romance in concert.
Girl. I
was-
love me some MCR, girl.
That was my first exposure to a small venue show, and I remember being so stunned at how many times the lead singer used the F word in between songs. I was like, oh my God, this is so
me when the cameras turn off.
inappropriate.
I'm dead.
Okay, so let's move on into our next update.
Okay.
It's a Hailey update, so Hailey fans in there.
Get your clown emojis ready, because it's certainly about that time.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So,
Beep, beep.
recently we told you how Ireland Baldwin, Hailey's cousin, came out and said that she thinks that Justin and Hailey really complement each other and how they're a really good match and they've grown together. She said that Hailey is in full wife mode.
Okay.
Now, Maddison Beer has come out in support of the couple's relationship. She's very close to Justin, so she's had kind of a front row seat.
He discovered her.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she knows what's going on with him. So she had an interview with Elite Daily and said that Hailey is, quote, everything he's needed. They were always going to end up together. So that's interesting because Maddison was there through the Selena days. But I guess she always saw it there with Hailey. I don't know. What do you think?
Of course she's gonna say that. Justin Bieber discovered her.
That's true.
I don't know what else to say. That's how I feel. I don't believe her for a second. Live for her though.
Yeah.
All Day and Night, Madison, if you're watching, now that's a hit. Now we need more of that. Some more Jax Jones remixes. Yes, girl. But of course, she would say that. That would be like if Nicki Minaj discovered me and I was like, well, Nicki Minaj shouldn't be marrying Kenneth Petty. They're horrible for each other. You know what I mean? I would never say that.
She kind of does have to be.
Of course she would say that. I mean, I don't believe her.
Yeah.
I don't believe her, but I do respect her for
Yeah.
standing up for her mentor, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
He's the one who gave her a platform on social media and in the world. She wouldn't be where she is today without Justin Bieber. So
You know what? Justin Bieber, thank you so much for discovering Madison Beer, because All Day and Night, smash hit.
Yeah.
Might have never heard it without him.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll take it.
So Akina says, is she still friends with Justin? She is. She also revealed that they might be working on some new music together. So there's that. There's something there. Madison also gave an inside look into Justin's struggles with his mental health. She says he's gone through a lot, but he also has, quote, a great girl that is such a good support system to him. So I don't know. I mean, I know that we have to take what Madison says with a grain of salt, but I also feel like she is probably seeing this relationship firsthand. And if she really didn't feel that way, wouldn't she have just kept her answer kind of short and generic? They're great for each other, but instead she says she's a great support system. They were always meant to end up together.
I have a question, and I might need to do some research. And
Okay.
if y'all know the answer to this, I feel like Dora the Explorer. Oh, wait. Shout out to Tila Mook. My first concert was No Doubt.
I've seen No Doubt too.
And B, B.E.P. the Black Eyed Peas. That's the most 2000 caption I ever seen.
I think I went on that same tour. I think I saw them both. Yeah.
Really?
My
I
first
love
concert
Gwen.
was Spice Girls, and it was amazing.
Power to the world, every boy and every girl,
Every boy, every girl.
That's a hit.
Spice Up Your
I play
Life.
Spice Up Your Life at my other job all the time. Oh yes, they get their lives. But I mean, Madison, shout out to you.
That's all you got to say.
That's all I have to say. I don't believe her.
Yeah.
My question was, do we know if Miss Madison Beer is managed by Scooter Braun?
Wait, let's.
Do y'all know that?
Let's Google it real quick.
Because if she is, then that's the answer.
Then you know he's like the Kris Jenner of those musicians.
And we know a power move was just made.
I love how you all are telling us about what your first concerts were. Cheyenne saw Gwen Stefani in her Harajuku days. Kiara and Steven says her first concert was Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's actually a pretty dope first concert. What?
Do you see the date on this? Do you see the? Sorry, y'all. This is what happens when the tea bubbles over. Now we're reading something from March 14th.
2019.
And Madison Beer, according to Miss Lipstick Alley,
but this is like
I'm just saying,
bogus site.
Sometimes it's bogus, sometimes it's not.
Really?
This is definitely for sure, because we know the girls are gonna say I'm bullying. Definitely a speculation, not confirmation. Now back in March, we've got Miss Madison Beer saying Justin Bieber gave up on her. So Madison Beer, what's really going on? Because we also have Todrick saying that Scooter Braun gave up on him. So what's going on? Because clearly Madison Beer has lots of potential. Y'all heard All Day and Night, Jax Jones. Y'all need to hear that.
Yeah.
That's a hit. So.
Well, now clearly she's singing a different tune if she's, standing up in defense of Jaylee. So maybe they smoothed things over and Justin and Scooter haven't given up on her.
Scooter, did you make a call? Did you
probably
give Madison
did.
an offer that she couldn't refuse? I'm curious. I'm so curious.
B-Mon says Madison Beer is an independent artist.
Good.
But we're seeing that she's managed by Scooter. Anyway, whatever.
Maybe she was.
Maybe she was.
Until Scooter said, well, girl, are you singing or what?
Yeah. I don't know. I want to just shout out Laura Goldie in here says, my first concert was DC Talk at 4 years old and I wore earmuffs.
What is DC Talk?
I don't know, but that's so funny.
heard of
Heather,
that.
we're going to be getting into the Kylie news. We have information about that. You're not going to want to miss it, but we just have a couple more stories to get into before that one. So don't worry, Heather.
It's an hour-long show, y'all. We're going to get into some things.
We're going to get into it. Layla is seeing Khalid tomorrow. I saw him at Coachella, and he was great.
He was
so
good?
You'll have fun, yeah.
One of my viewers really loves Khalid a lot.
I
So-
like him, too. I think he's really talented.
Really?
Yeah.
I like his music, but for me personally, I'm very frugal when it comes to spending money on like concerts. So like I very much pick like, okay, I know I stand this person, coins.
Yeah.
Khalid, I like him, but like I don't know if he could get my coin.
I don't know if I would have paid to see him alone. He was at Coachella, so I was already
Girl,
there.
he was prepaid.
I saw him at a Sweet Green in West Hollywood.
Really?
And I took a picture of him from far away on
Literally
my cell phone.
me. Literally me. Actually me.
I still have it, so maybe I'll post it on the Hollyscoop Insta story.
Girl,
you guys
post
can
it.
see me creeping on Khalid at
I want to
Sweet
see
Green.
Post Malone somewhere.
Ooh.
Out. Because I would walk
That
right
would
up
be
to him.
so easy, I feel
love
like.
him.
Okay, so let's get into our next story.
All right.
There is a romance in Hollywood that seems to have come to an end.
Oh,
or
no.
So we think. Bella Hadid and The Weeknd have reportedly broken up. They dated back in 2016.
Okay.
And then they broke up. Then he dated Selena. We all know about that. Then they broke up, and then a few weeks later, he got back together with Bella, and they
course.
seemed happier than ever. They've been together for, I think, about a year now. But reports say that they've actually gone their separate ways. Sources say, quote, they are in different places right now, physically and mentally. Bella is prepping for her Fashion Week commitments, and Abel is working on his music and his upcoming acting debut. My notes are cut off here, but it said something to the effect that they haven't spent quality time together in months, and they were fighting a lot.
Devin, you done already called it for what it was.
Yeah.
Bella is getting ready for Fashion Week. The weekend, the era is here. Album ain't gonna sell like that if you together and happy.
Yeah. I know. You think that it was all pre-planned.
Everything is calculated. Not everything. Most things in Hollywood and the world of celebrity calculation, speculation, and then confirmation. We already know The Weeknd is gonna come out with an album. It's about to be fall.
Yep.
We already know Bella's gonna show us some leg on the runway. It's about to be fall. Y'all cannot be together. Y'all can't.
Well, it's not even that they necessarily needed to be apart or together, but like last year, this time, they got back together. So their names were all over the news headlines. Now this year, they have all of their biggest things coming up in the fall.
Of course.
So split needs to happen. But here's the thing to kind of counter that theory.
Okay.
Some sources close to the couple say that they actually haven't split and that they're just working through some things. So one insider said, quote, they're working through things like normal couples do. The couple travels a lot, works a lot, and that often creates tension. However, the two love one another, and they've lost each other in the past and want to try and make it work. Right now, they're together and working on keeping it that way.
So they're flying under the radar until the album is out, and then when the album is out and Fashion Week is over, then they'll get the announcement, oh my God, they've worked through it all and they've reconciled. That's the plan.
Yeah, there's some proof to your original theory that they're breaking up or whatever to promote the album.
Yeah.
So The Weeknd, Abel, went on his Twitter and posted a selfie shortly after news broke and said, album mode in full effect.
So y'all, I know y'all feel like I be reaching, or I'm like some crazy like conspiracist, like living in like a bomb shelter somewhere. But like, do y'all? The proof is in the pudding. Can y'all sift through the pudding?
Yeah.
Because the proof is in it.
Yeah.
He has to be sad. He has to be dark. It's part of his image, and it sells records. I'm not mad at it.
Remember when he performed at Coachella right after he and Selena broke up, and there were reports saying that he was crying while he was on stage? I did a story about that for Hollyscoop, and I said, I don't think he was crying. It's 100 degrees there. He was probably sweating with all the lights on him. But it just kind of, it creates a whole narrative to go along with every action that they do. So, T-Tribe, what do you think? Are they actually broken up? Are they together? Let us know right down there in the chat.
Are The Weeknd and Bella a pair of stunt queens? Please let us know in the chat. You can type hashtag stunt queens. I'm literally annoying. Hashtag stunt queens. Because that's really how I feel. We are always talking about some stunt queens on this show.
Lisa Alexander says they are just a set of fakes. So,
well,
there you go.
I wasn't trying to snatch a wig, but.
But Teresa says, I feel they really love each other.
I do.
Yeah, I think
believe
they love
that
each other too.
But image is very important.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe Bella is inspired by Gigi's actions recently. You know, I've been talking about the Bachelorette.
She trying to snatch up a man, a different one?
Yeah, well, no, Gigi. Oh, you think Bella's trying to snatch
up a
Yeah,
man.
she might be. She might be going after Peter the pilot now.
Peter the pilot.
Peter the pilot is so cute.
He's a pilot?
Can
I Google him? What
Peter
he look like?
the pilot. Just Google Peter the pilot and you'll find him. He's cute. He's smart. He's nice.
Which one is that? Can't be Peter.
Yeah, that's Peter. No, I'm just kidding. That's Peter the pilot.
Oh.
But yeah, maybe Bella is a little bit inspired by Gigi, who's been seen out with that Tyler. I saw a couple of you talking about that in there. Someone said they think Tyler might be the next Bachelor, though, so they better not get too serious. Rebecca said that.
I don't know if I'm sold on Peter the pilot.
You have to see his personality, okay?
Is that what it is?
He's really sweet.
Okay.
He's really
I would love to watch The Bachelorette and see like who I would like, because I feel like I wouldn't like none of these men that y'all be loving.
Did you see Tyler C, though?
Who is that? Oh, with what's her face?
Gigi, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he's pretty.
Would he have made it to the finale of My Bachelorette season? Probably not.
Really?
Probably not.
Oh, I think he is.
I would get bored.
Malachi or Malachi, I'm not sure what your
name is. It's Malachi. My brother's name is Malachi.
Okay. I feel like I haven't watched you guys in forever. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you are
in here. Malachi. Listen.
You know Malachi?
We know Malachi. Malachi came in here. Welcome back, Mally. Come on back. We're still here.
We haven't talked about Kylie and Travis yet. That's coming up
pretty
soon, so don't worry about it. I want to see what some of you all are saying in here about Bella and The Weeknd. I think they're together. They just need to work through some things. That was Zarik Carpio who said that. Donna Lee says they're hashtag stunt queens. They do anything for clout.
Y'all know what time it is. I'm so glad. Y'all so smart.
Everyone is writing hashtag stunt queens.
Good. Fantastic. As long as we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
I'm glad we know that The Weeknd and Bella are a pair of stunt queens.
Yeah.
And that's fine. He has to sell albums. once again, don't shoot the messenger. Same thing with Camila, because she's going to come out with music, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
They're giving us something to talk about, and we like debating on the morning tea.
Exactly.
So it's fun for all of us.
Thank you. Thank you for pulling the stunts. If they don't pull stunts, we ain't got no show. I'll take it.
All right. Speaking of stunts, Kylie Jenner might have just pulled a stunt. So you guys have been asking for us to talk about this throughout the entire morning tea.
Is it Car Jenner tea time?
It's Car Jenner tea time.
Car Jenner tea time. Okay, sorry.
All right, now that that's out of our system. So you all know that Kylie is leaving on her birthday trip coming up pretty soon. She actually left, I think, yesterday. And of course, there were paparazzi present because when you're a Car Jenner, paparazzi are always present.
Of course, they're stalkers.
Yep, they're stalkers, and it's kind of frightening. But they caught a specific moment where they saw plane staff loading Kylie and Travis's luggage onto the private jet, and they saw a gorgeous white, long, feathered gown in a garment bag being loaded onto the plane. They also saw a snazzy tux. Or a suit, whatever you wear, whatever a groom wears. I'm not sure which one it is.
You wear like a suit, like a tux, right?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, something. You wear
I'm
one of
not
those
married.
things.
I don't know.
I'm not married either. Far from it. But yeah. So anyway, they people saw that and they're like, oh my God, is Kylie planning on getting married on her birthday trip? So, what do you think about this?
I don't think that they're getting married on a boat. However, I do think, or I wouldn't be surprised, if Kylie and Travis took a wedding photo shoot before the wedding.
Huh, but what would be the point?
What if the pictures are for the invitations?
But why would you wear a wedding dress on your, you would wear like a different colored dress. You'd use
It's all
your
about
engagement
It's
photos.
all about the image.
Huh, I don't know, that seems weird.
I could see that. I could see that.
So, okay, I can see both sides. Let's get into the proof for them getting married. Okay, so these are the things that are supportive of them, tying the knot this weekend. So for one, on Travis's birthday note to Kylie from Monday, I think it was, he says, "Happy birthday, we're just getting started."
Okay.
And when I first read that, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, they're getting started, whatever that means.
They're getting started, Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah. Let's get it started.
Sing it, girl.
I would keep going, but my singing voice is not that good. Anyway, so I thought that it didn't mean anything. But then when I see the wedding dress, maybe we're just getting started means we're just getting started on our married life together. And that was his way of kind of, hyping up their wedding day, which is coming up maybe this weekend.
I just feel like they're too calculated to just purposely leave a wedding dress dangling out a bag.
So, okay, yeah, and then we do need to talk about that one.
Yeah. If
Kylie really was getting married this weekend, you best believe that wedding dress would not be flopping out of that garment bag, seen by everybody. She would have it like probably in a safe with a lock and a key and a bunch of other stuff to make sure that nobody can see it. There's no way.
And also, the sisters. Where y'all at?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't hear where the sisters at?
No sisters.
The sisters have to be there if they're going to be getting married on that boat.
Yeah, and there were no sisters loading onto that plane, boarding the plane with Kylie. Sources are even saying that Kim and Khloe aren't even going to attend the birthday celebrations. So she is not getting married without Kim, Khloe, Kendall, all there.
I think it's something involving a wedding, but not the actual wedding. If that makes sense. I feel like that didn't just make sense.
See, I think she's just gonna wear a white gown on her birthday dinner.
Maybe.
Like for me, I don't want to wear a white dress like that unless it's my wedding day. I would never wear this ornate wedding dress.
Laura, let me look at you, Laura. Laura, now you done said something golden. Maybe she is coming out with a makeup line having to do with weddings, and they are doing a photo shoot. I'm ready for the Holy Matrimony collection with a K.
Oh my gosh.
I'm ready. Girl, get on it. Chris, you should have had this in the works. That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Oh, Kylie, please let it be this.
I hope it
is. Please let it
that.
be this. Chris, don't miss this. Don't fumble this bag. We need the Holy Matrimony collection with a K.
Yep.
We need it.
Yep.
Whew.
But they need some other way to incorporate the K into the bridal name. Something borrowed, something clue with a K. Just kidding. No, that doesn't work. Anyway.
Girl, I'll take it.
That was dumb.
Call us. We'll get working on the shades.
Yeah, we
sure
will. We will get working on those shades. So yeah, basically I think that they are not getting married. Another source who's close to the couple came out and said Kylie is just celebrating her birthday in Italy and they are not getting married. So as of right now, it doesn't look like the two are going to be getting hitched this weekend. They're just going to go out and celebrate Kylie turning 22 years old with her $1.2 million yacht and all of the amenities.
Imagine if they got married already and they said, well, here's the reception. Masqueraded as Kylie's birthday party.
That actually.
Imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. She's been wearing that ring on her finger.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
You know Kylie always up to some sort of scheme.
She's always up to something. She's always messing with us. Okay, so let's get into the final story for today.
Let me grip the table.
I know. Take a deep breath, everybody. Let's take a moment to center ourselves. Whew.
Let's catch this plane off to the UK with Jordan Woods and just let me sip my tea. I'm sure Jordan loves it.
Take a sip there. All right.
All right. Jordan Woods, hit me with it.
Let's do it. So, wow, I feel like I just breathed so much I got a little lightheaded.
Definitely.
I don't know why. I just all of a sudden was like, whoa.
He said, hold on. Are we good in the studio?
Is there another earthquake happening? Okay, so Jordan posted an Instagram picture on her story of herself wearing a shirt. You can see her pretty curly hair. You can see her nice lips. And then you can see what the shirt says, which is, I'm celibate.
Come on.
Okay, so what does this mean? Like, why? She intentionally went out and shared this shirt. It says this very specific statement. Tell me your thoughts.
I love when I don't say anything. The silence literally is hilarious to me.
The silence speaks for yourself.
Yeah, honestly, fantastic. It's a choice everyone has to make for themselves. You can either sleep with a million people or decide to sleep with no one at all. I don't judge people based on who they do or do not sleep with because I don't want anyone to judge me based on those factors. So shout out to Jordan Woods, and I hope that she sells something else.
Okay, but I think there's more to it than this. So I agree. I don't care if Jordan is sleeping with someone or not. Like, it's none of my business. But she did post herself wearing a shirt that says, I'm celibate, and that kind of invites the discussion about whether or not she really is celibate. But I think that there's just a little bit, there's a deeper meaning to this.
Real quick, Devin, can you explain for everyone what celibate means? Because there are a couple people that don't understand what celibate means.
Okay, so celibate means that you do not engage in any sexual activity with another person. Yeah.
Just for those of y'all that don't know, because I see y'all in the chat, y'all are like, hold on.
Yeah, so celibate means that you're basically just living your single, you're living your single life, enjoying yourself, that's it. I think that this could be kind of Jordan's way of announcing that she's staying out of things that could potentially cause drama. So obviously her experience with Tristan caused a lot of drama, whether or not that, you know, it happened as she said it did or it didn't. You know what I mean? There was something there that complicated her relationship with the Carr Jenners. Then recently she was seen out with James Harden. That also kind of complicates things with the Carr Jenners because that's Khloe's ex, and I know it's Jordan's ex too, but you know, it just makes things a little bit, it almost seemed insensitive, I think.
I look at it as a very passive answer to every source that comes out and says, Khloe can't believe that Jordan is still continuously going after her ex-man. I feel like that was a very passive way to be like, I'm not messing with your man because I'm celibate. You know what I mean? So I get, even though it's not my preferred clap back way, it's very passive to me. How about this? For those of y'all that say, well, Courtney, why do you hate Jordan Woods so much? I don't hate Jordan Woods. What I wish, in my opinion, from my stance, I wish Jordan would just own who she is and really give us that I don't give a expletive attitude about the whole entire situation, because the more passive that she is about it, for me, it always feels like she's hiding something or she doesn't want them to do something else. But girl, you're free now.
Yeah.
Who cares? They have, a camp of controversy to run. You get what I'm saying? Why are you still responding and feeding into it? If Jordyn Woods is going to be the next it girl that I've said a million times that I believe her to be on her trajectory, she needs to move away and do her own thing in the UK. That's what I think. I think that's where her power and she'll come into herself more. Because right now, it's all very passive, and I feel like, girl, you can still get dragged.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I think Jordyn has now separated herself enough from the Kar Jenner family. We all already know what went down. It's kind of already been established that they're two separate entities at this point. She might as well just go about her own stuff. And maybe her own stuff is sleeping with anyone and everyone she meets. Maybe it's not, but it doesn't have to be anybody else's business.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Girl, sleep with everybody as long as you're safe.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, use protection.
Period. I don't care. Girl, don't get me on the roll, but I just want to say once again, because the girls got upset when I said it last time, you are allowed to sleep with however many people or as little people as you decide to do, as long as you are protecting yourself and the partner. That does not make you a whore or a hoe or a slut. We do not slut shame here at Hollyscoop. Sleep with whoever you want as long as you're protecting yourself and others, period.
Yes, I am
that ain't
so
up for
with you on
discussion
that.
with me.
This is like prayer hands emoji time. Praised hands emoji. I love it. Woohoo.
And if you're upset, pray on it. How about that?
But I'm wondering if Jordyn intentionally shared this shirt, like we were saying, to kind of announce that she isn't engaging in any sexual behavior, and she's hoping that that will simplifying her sex life will make it easier to mend her relationship with the Kar Jenners. It honestly sounds dumb, even just coming out of my mouth, but I don't know, maybe she really is trying to make a statement so that the Kar Jenners feel they can trust her again. It's weird.
I don't think she cares. I don't think Jordyn cares at all.
Yeah.
I know she's just come out and said in this article, like, hey, I wouldn't mind being friends with Kylie. That also came out right before Kylie unfollowed her on Instagram. So I don't think, if she does, Jordyn, please stop caring.
Yeah.
Because the more you care and even passively respond to things, the more we have to talk about it and rehash it. I would love to one day show up in the office and you or Maddison be like, well, Courtney, Jordyn has finally packed her bags and moved to the UK. I would sit up at this table and praise this girl so much, but everything to me that she does is just very passive.
Yeah, no.
And I just am not a fan. I would love to see Jordyn keep her foot on Chloe's neck, honestly.
Yeah.
That would be something different and interesting. I'm just saying, for those of y'all that say she was somebody before the Kar Jenners, she had connections. She didn't, but now she does. So, use them.
Yeah, use them. Live your life, girl. Do whatever you want. I don't know. The drama will never stop, but hopefully you can just separate yourself enough from it that you can actually,
just be entertained.
just be yourself and not be tied with Kylie or Chloe or Tristan or James Harden, anyone. All right, you guys. Well, that's all the news that we have.
We wrapping it on up,
you
girl.
Today. Yeah,
Wrap it
we're
up.
wrapping it up. We had a lot to talk about. Bella and the Weeknd broke up. Kylie's not getting married. Jordyn is celibate. What else did we get into today? Cardi B and Offset are far from celibate.
Yeah,
And Charli XCX defended herself after the Swifties came for her.
as she should have.
Yeah, Madison Beer is pro Hailey. So we
Shocker.
got into some stuff today. If you guys have any other thoughts about any of the news we talked about, let us know in the comments. We'll be back again, as always, at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Make sure you tune in. Bring your tea.
Of course.
Bring your coffee. Bring your snacks. Whatever you want. We're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.